your boy DJ Akademiks, and check this out, man, because we got some smart youngsters in Chirac. Now, pretty much, unfortunately, they were doing crime. However, they took more than the normal, conventional, savage method to do these crimes. Now, usually in Chirac, pretty much, the steps to become a savage, you gotta get a motherfucking pistol. You gotta then kick a couple doors open. You gotta smoke everybody in there, right? No witnesses. You gotta smoke on them packs. You gotta go on social media, incriminate yourself, post up the guns, maybe the body, maybe a little blood stain on your t-shirt. Get your clout up a little bit, right? Self-snitch on yourself that you could end up in jail in the same week and also on a RIP t-shirt. Now, these young guys in Chicago, though, they look at it a little bit differently. They devised a scheme where they did this thing where the police are calling a crash and grab. And it netted them over $2 million in merchandise. Now, let me explain what they were doing, which, listen, as I said, everybody watches the movies and you see people with extensive, well-thought-out plans of how they're going to rob either a bank, whatever the case is. That's why I've always gotten mad at dumbass criminals. Some people are they're literally too fucking dumb to commit crime. Now, I'm not saying these guys were the smartest, but they were smarter. And also the fact that they did it in a way that pretty much no one got hurt. So this is what they did. So they basically had one guy kind of chilling out. They were breaking into stores. One guy was chilling out. He was listening to a police scanner, which a police scanner is kind of available on every goddamn phone. If you have an iPhone, it's an app. Now, the guy's listening out on the police scanner to see if whenever the police radio in a burglary in progress or whatever the case is, basically his other three cohorts, or you could say savages, they basically were breaking into places. Now, they would go into these places and they would be out probably in like 90 seconds or so. Now, they would kind of grab as much shit as they could. And now the thing is, they did this at multiple places strategically. And the police recalled them that, listen, they were pretty organized and pretty strategic and disciplined. Now, apparently the police took a while to figure out who they were because they wore fucking gloves, they wore masks, which is, this is the most actually, these guys can't be savages. No. A savage is a motherfucking dumbass. These guys are not savages. A savage, you know what a savage would do? A savage is doing the robbery, smiles for the camera, throws up his gang signs. Matter of fact, even goes up with a motherfucking sign and says, add me on Instagram. That's what a savage does, okay? These guys look like they're trying to do some type of at least organized, planned out crime. Doesn't make it that much better, even though I will say I don't find it as heinous as other crimes in Chirac because there was no dead bodies. The fact that there's no dead bodies, listen, they get caught, send them to jail. However, the fact that no one's getting killed, they're not killing people, they're not doing this to smoke on packs and to get up on the ops. I gotta say, hey, this is between the police and them. Now check it out, because apparently these guys are from the reputed Gangster Disciples group, and basically they use metal crowbars to break store windows. They then even moved up to driving stolen cars strategically, which it sounds kind of foreign because they would drive it in such a way where they would target places with the lowest police presence after they scoped out the place for a couple of weeks, which is kind of, if you think about it, as I said, the crime is just as bad. In no way, shape, or form do I want anybody to think I'm glorifying the crime. But to see people doing something that's not some dumb ass shit, and not doing it in a dumbass way, is actually like mind-blowing. Now, the police are saying, listen, man, hey, criminals are criminals. They were looking for a way to make money, and they were looking for an easier way. And they were like, listen, they were smart for a while, but we got them. And you can see the guys on your screen. They're all African-American. I mean, pretty much they robbed a ton of places. The places they robbed include Neiman Marcus, which that's a come-up. They crashed a white Dodge Caravan through the entrance, made off with a bunch of designer purses and other luxury items. They had a ton of video. So police had a ton of video on them. But every video they had mask and gloves. They couldn't get nothing on them. Now, they also hit the YSL store, and this is how you could tell. It gives away that this is niggas doing it, because niggas is only hitting the shit with designer, Gucci, Fendi, YSL, everything that Meek Mill raps about, niggas is hitting those stores. So it kind of gave it away. They should have probably hit the motherfucking Crocs store or something, maybe Abercrombie and Fitch, maybe Hollister. You gotta switch it up. But of course they were hitting these things. Apparently now they robbed a Moncler, which I'm not even sure what the fuck that is. This is some high nigga shit. This is some Negro fashion shit I'm not into. Moncler. I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, they got $101,000 in merchandise. God damn. These niggas were really out here balling. I'm really looking through this shit. These niggas were out here balling. They hit pawn shops. These guys hit motherfucking Cisco stores. God damn. Now, apparently, they even, JB's clothing, they of course got a Foot Locker. Niggas gotta get them Jordans, right? Niggas had to get them Jordans. Pretty much, though, they're all arrested now. And the four guys you see here, they're being held on $250,000 bail. Pretty much, police is trying to go around trying to see if they could recover items or cash-valued items and try to at least compensate the people that got this shit stolen. And I will say, man, as I said, this is not something cool. No way, in no shape or form do I glorify it. Actually, I'm more shocked at the in-depth or the intricacy of them doing the crime than even the fascination or the glorifying the actual act. So, listen, they're in jail. It's where they belong to be because they shouldn't be doing it. But it's actually, in a way, you look at it, you're like, okay, you niggas is wising up. You niggas is wising up. I can't even say that much. You niggas is wising it up. So, it's your Woody Akademiks, man. What do you guys think about this? There's a link in the description. You can read all the shit they were doing. These guys are actually really doing it. So, you guys can read the whole story. And make sure you guys definitely subscribe. It's your Woody Akademiks. Hey, these can't be savages. We're not even going to call these men savages. Now, they might be thieves. They're definitely thieves. They're not savages. Savages are some dumb niggas. They post up the guns. They show you the bullets. They give you a fucking fingerprint scan just cause. These niggas solve the crime for you. Those motherfucking savages are fucking idiots. Now, these guys, listen, criminals. Definitely criminals. But that's as far as I could go. It's your Woody Akademiks. I'm out.